Hello friends, my name's Michelle and I'm the Beauty Treasure Hunter. I have the brand new Rare Beauty True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. So if you want to see if natural matte foundation can look okay on 55-year-old experienced mature skin, then hang with me. Okay, I'm going to start today with some Wet n Wild Lip Oil Injector. And I know this is a plumper, so I may end up having to take it off, but we'll just put this on, do a little moisturizing, and it always starts off good. Right now, I don't feel any tingling, I don't think. Yes, I do, on the tip of my tongue. Okay, I discovered glycerin, okay? And this is by Prequel. It is the Skin Utility Gel. I have tried like a skin healing ointment, and I do that at night under my eyes. But somebody made a comment that it was on a Dr. Dre video, and someone made a comment about using the gel under their eyes and how it really helped smooth out their wrinkles. So glycerin is a humectant which draws water molecules from the air to the surface of your skin, and so helps to continually keep them plumped up throughout the day. So we'll see how well this works. Off of IPSY, I think when you're like just a basic member, you still have access to their amazing deals. And I got this from RMS Beauty. It is just their pot concealer. I think it's in shade 00 or just 0, you know. I'm going to use that as an eyelid primer. And I like to go just a little bit on my lower lash line in case I decide to use shadow as a primer. Yes, my lips are quite warm right now. Okay, during the Ulta sale, I got the Urban Decay Warm palette it's the Naked Shaped Multitasking Palette. I got mine in warm, and it was half price. Now, this plastic really does seem cheapo, but the stuff inside, that's where the goods are. And so the middle section are creams. I have used these before as a liner, and I could have used this cream to prime my eyelids. I just didn't think about that. I will use a fluffy 26 brush, and I'm going to go in with this first matte. I wore this yesterday, and coming home from babysitting, looking in the car mirror in the sunlight, the sparkles were as good as any sparkle I have used. That's when they look the most mesmerizing, is in the daylight. And moving on to the number 19 brush, I am going to go to this light brown, light beige in the big pan. The reason I like to do circles right here is because I am very crepey, super duper crepey. And so if I go all the way around and reverse, it helps to get in all those little folds. And I'm going to stop right here because my lips are on fire. Let's see, I wonder if I have something cooling to put on there now. I have some Squalane from AOA. We'll see if this helps a little bit, put out the fire. It doesn't cool, but that is still a nice thing to moisturize your lips with. And it's like $1 something on the AOA shopmissa.com. All right, moving on. Getting a little bit smaller with the brushes as I go. This is the number 24. And I'm going to go up to this shade. And you can see it is kind of a warm, light brown. Just building up on the corners. I think I'll take that color underneath the lash line as well. I'm going to use number 18. It's kind of a little domed, dense brush. I'm going to go in, with that same color. I'm going to stick with this little brush, number 18, and I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to use this darker brown, and it is a slight shimmer. And I could have been turning on the back to see the names of them. So far, let's see, I have used Long Hike, which is the cream color. Body Heat, that was the matte. I have used Sizzle, that was the lightest matte. And I have used Chili Flake. That's what I'm going in with now. I'm going to do that on the upper lash line. And now to hit this nice big sparkle up here, it is called Spicy Saucy. I'm going to tap it all over. I'm going to go in a little bit darker in the center, or a little bit more opaque. I'm rubbing. And that is just a really nice sparkle. Love it. I always do like to put a little bit of sparkle on the lower lash line though. So I'm going to get the 85, which is teeny and flat. And I'm going to go in with this one right here. Let me tell you the name of that one. Caliente. And now to clean that up, and I have to remember not to wipe with this side because that's where I took off the burning, and I sure wouldn't want to put burn under my eyes. Now also off of IPSY, I got this KimChi, the Most Concealer, and I love the color of this. This is in light, look at that, light pink and white. Lord have mercy. Even with magnification, TMC 4.5, warm alabaster. It's on this, but I'm gonna put it on the top of my hand to let you see this nice neutral color. To me, that's not warm at all, buddy, but it's exactly what I like. So I'm gonna use my number 71, same as the Sephora 71. I'm just gonna dip right in there. Use the warmth of my fingers. Today's the day where I go back and get my permanent cap on my tooth, and I told him I'm not going to let him give me any shots today. So, well, last time it was a disaster. I bruised it really badly. I think I'll wait to set my under eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows with my Mercerie pencil from the Dollar Tree. It has a little triangular shape, and I think it's in dark brown. And it was $1.25. I think the shape really makes it easy to do your brows quickly. And it has a built-in little paddle brush on one end. And I'm going to try something, I think I've tried it before, but not very much. It's the Lawless Hold Up Soft Set Creamy Brow Wax. And it is colored. This one's in light medium. We'll see if it can help hold them down any. Okay, I got a sample of some Rare Beauty mascara. That's what the brush looks like. I've not tried this on my upper lashes, so the next time I take my sectionals off, I will give it a whirl and let you know. All right, I've been waiting for this one. It's the new Rare Beauty True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. The shade I got is number 11, which is light cool. I love how it looks in here. It has kind of like an on-off switch, so you can't accidentally push and if you're traveling with it, which is nice. The consistency is pretty thick. The color for me is a little bit warmer than what I was expecting. I'll kind of smear and show you. Just a tad, but pretty good. So I think I'll take a little bit of purple color corrector and add to that. Okay, I saw where MAC came out with a color corrector that is purple. And it is called just Violet. Ooh, and it's a dark violet. Just see what that looks like. Gonna mix it up. I need to add a little bit more foundation to that. And now here's the shade that I love. And I will use my number 70, which is a dense round foundation brush. This is my first time using it over my whole face. When I first got it, I had to just test it out in the car. So I just did it right down here and I really liked it. Ah, look at that. See my little spot? It's gone. I know in testing this out, Selena Gomez wore this to her wedding, so I think that speaks volumes. Did you know that Juicy Jazz wore the Wet n Wild, not the dewy one, the matte one, to her wedding? She sure did. Okay, let me take a look close up and blend that in with my concealer, which means now I'm ready to set my concealer. Use my H2O Lock Powder and the 79 brush. Okay, I got this from Dominique Cosmetics. It is a cream bronzer in light tan. I think I'm going to go back to one of these brushes. Pointy end, flat end. I'm going to roll that right in it. And then pretend like it's a stick. So I like to use most of the time my cream bronzer kind of as a contour. And then I like to set it down with the powder. In circles kind of into the hairline and then diffusing down. All right, I got this Colourpop blush sticks in Beach Boulevard. Here's what it looks like in the stick, and I think this blends out pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and put it directly on and use a 47. That blended out so easily. I'm going to use some blush by Jason Wu. This is Magnolia. That's what it looks like. And a number 93. Just going to kind of roll it. And I'm going to use the new Baked Bronzer by Milani in Amalfi Glow. This is number 1 and my number 50. I think if you start along your perimeter, you can kind of tell if you've picked up too much. Kind of diffuse it out before you hit the middle of your face. I'm going to try something. I noticed yesterday how glowy I was after my makeup that I didn't even need any highlighter. So I'm going to go back in with my Charlotte Tilbury, the Glowgasm and Pinkgasm. And I'm just going to tap my finger and kind of use it as highlighter today. So far, so good. Okay, now on to the lips. I've got some Kylie Cosmetics Kisses from Nordstrom lip liner. So if you see this in Marshall's, Kisses from Nordstrom is a good color. That trims well. Sometimes cheaper pencils don't, but this one's not a cheap one. And I've got some sheer lipstick by Laura Mercier in Crystal Rose. Wow, that feels so good. And I do like to add a little sparkle. This is a lifter gloss. Looks like this. Let me tell you it's number 20 Sun. The lifter glosses are so yummy. Not in taste, but just experience. Highly recommend number 20 Sun. And I think today I'm going to do something different than the Cars Land to set everything down. I'm going to use my little Revolution Beauty Powder Pop. This is the pink one. I'm going to use their little puff, came with it. Just over the pores and wrinkles. I think going over your wrinkles kind of helps to keep liquid things from settling in them. Let's see, I'll use a different setting spray today. How about the Tear Waterproof? Trying to check out what really keeps things off of your clothing. So in addition to setting down my makeup, I also have the high expectation of keeping stuff off my clothes. So this is my final look for the day. Ooh, I like the feel of this foundation. We'll see how it wears. Yes, this is a banana clip. Remember those? I hope they come back in. All right. So thank you for watching today. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. And I hope spending this time with me took your cares away for just a little while. And I hope to see you next time. Wait a minute. I hope you see me next time.